Let us know if you guys have a hashtag sensory seeker or hashtag sensory avoider. Morning world. Good morning, San Francisco. That's from like a movie or something, right? Good morning, New York. Carlos, let's go outside. Come on, buddy. Today's gonna be a doozy. Are you ready, Braylee? Let's go put your coat on. Coat time. Did you just discover your pockets? So a couple of weeks ago, me and Stacy talked about Braylee's speaking device and her speech. We talked about what our approach is right now, what we're focusing on with her speech, promote using her talker as much as possible, and we're pushing for that more. And we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, we recorded about it, but we never posted a video. So I'm going to roll that clip right now. We had a meeting with our day center, with Braylee's day center. We talked about communication and what we're doing moving forward.
So we've been discussing Braylee's plans with her speech as far as ABA therapy goes. We've determined that at this time, what makes the most sense is really focusing more on using her speaking device to help her get her wants and needs met. Just because she's struggling with the vocal piece and splitting their efforts between vocal and the talker is maybe hindering a little bit of her progress. Part of why we're focusing more on the speaking device, and don't get us wrong, you guys, we're not giving up on Braylee by any means. We are not going to discourage or not work on vocal language. They're just gonna focus more on using her speaking device than vocal language, because we came to this conclusion after talking with them and talking with each other, David and I. When our respite care workers started, we realized that Braylee isn't like universally understood. You know how when you have a toddler and they're learning to talk and the parents can understand them, but somebody will be like, what did they just say, or what are they asking for? And so even though Braylee is getting more words, they're not super functional or necessarily practical for what she's wanting. Like she might run around and say Mickey Mouse, but not actually want to watch it. We're working on her talker because it's more clearly understood by everybody, and so they don't have to worry about deciphering what she's trying to say.
For Braylee, we don't know if she will ever talk. We do know that we can teach her the tablet, we can teach her the talker. We've successfully taught her words on the talker. We know that she could use that her whole life.
It's more practical for real life usage as well.
We're gonna always encourage her to speak vocally, but if that never comes, that's okay. We just want to make sure she has a way to communicate with us. She could develop the language at any time.
We just want to prepare her for the most independent solution.
Yes.
So even if she does gain that vocal language later, we want her to have a backup plan, you know, to be able to navigate the world without the assistance of somebody else at all times for getting their needs and wants met. Dyspraxia is a motor coordination disorder that Braylee's just been diagnosed with since she was diagnosed with autism before she was 2 years old. But it also impacts her speech. But her dyspraxia also impacts her ability to form the right sounds and put them in the right order and everything.
Her words, she knows what she wants to say.
She says the right number of syllables.
But when they go to her actual vocals,
it's pretty jumbled
it becomes jumbled. When you see her saying words more clearly and stuff, she's concentrating a lot on these words, and a lot of it comes from years of practice too, practicing the same words and over listening. And over. The thing that tells me that she may not develop the vocal language is that she gains words and then she loses them.
Right.
We want her to be understood. That's what the speaking device is for, and we want her to be accepted. She has all these amazing sounds and she sings a lot and all this stuff. We want that to always continue, even if the words don't develop.
And something else we've thought about revisiting too is going back to speech therapy and finding a different therapist. Where she has gone in the past hasn't really given much progress, but there is somebody that we've heard great things about, so who knows, we might add that back into her schedule as well.
We're actually going to work on updating her speaking device. So you see all these icons? We are going to put in actual pictures because she understands pictures a lot better than these icons.
Just because they're generic and she understands like the labeling, the brand labeling, I think a little bit better than some of these.
As we've seen in the past with her talker and even with the goalie, anything with pictures and stuff, she sees pictures of words, actions, and things like that. It actually promotes her to vocalize. And so us focusing on the talker might actually result in her saying more words.
So that's just to kind of share with you guys our experience, and that it's okay to shift your plans to what your child needs and what's going to benefit them the most in the long run. Yes, we feel a little bummed out about it, but that's okay. It's just part of the territory, you know? Like, it's sad because it does feel like we're giving up, but we're not. It's just how it feels sometimes. So maybe some of you guys are going through similar things or have gone through similar things.
Show me.
She's smiling so big.
Braylee, show me.
Are those your words? Are those your words?
So back to present day. So that was 2 weeks ago, and we feel the same way about it. We're still pushing for the speaking device, but we are not, don't get us wrong, we're not discouraging her to talk with her words. We are just approaching communication a little differently. It's time to go home. My plan today, 8 days before Christmas. We're only 8 days before Christmas. I feel like we're less than that. Today's Wednesday. What's today? The 18th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're done 4?
Oh wait, it counts today. We're gonna open one today.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, never mind. We're good. 7 days till Christmas, but since we're opening a 12-day punchbox, 12-day thing today, we are good. 8 days till Christmas. You know what I don't like? Junk mail.
Nobody likes junk mail.
I feel like it's a waste of paper. And
Stuff that I don't even read.
oh, this isn't junk mail. I just have one of those days where I just don't know what to talk about. I just don't know what to talk about. I could talk about cats. Hey, Dory. Oh, I know what we can talk about today. We were asked a question about what we have for Braylee sensory-wise in our house. So I'm going to show you some of those things right now. We have a hanging tent. We got that from Sam's Club. So it's not like a swing like our swing here. Not a swing, but it just sits there. It's like a floating thing.
It's a hanging tent.
And a cool thing is about this, it goes up to 350 pounds. Me or Stacy could lay in there with Braylee. We just couldn't all lay it there at the same time. It would probably break. We have a crash pad over here. Braylee really enjoys this crash pad. She goes up on the ledge and jumps off onto the crash pad. And sometimes she just runs across the room. She just runs across the room, boom, poof, into the crash pad. And sometimes she'll jump off a trampoline in the crash pad. Sometimes she'll just jump on that trampoline, which is something we've had for years. And she's always been into that small trampoline. It's really good for the winter because our big one outside can't really use it. So we also have a jumping board. It's a little different input than what the trampoline gives. Braylee's really into jumping, so that's why we have 2 jumping things in here. Our swing has an attachment feature thing, so we can interchange that with different things. We have a platform swing, we have a regular traditional swing, we have the monkey bar type things. So we will occasionally switch those out for her. And we got this little piece here on Amazon because rotation is cool. She likes spinning, and this allows her to spin. What is this thing over here? That is my safety measure. This little bracket here is into a load bearing beam, but if it ever were to fail, this right here will keep this big metal piece from falling onto Braylee. It'll just swing it out away from her. So right now I'm going to go drop off drone footage to my friend. Yes, I know, I do have friends. And then after that I'm gonna come back, pick up Braylee from the day center, and we're gonna continue on with our day with Braylee. Stacy's gonna have a friend over and have a play date with a friend. So we've been accumulating Braylee's sensory items since she was like 2. So about 5 years of accumulation of sensory, and that was just what's in the living room. I'm sure I've said this many times, but she's very highly sensory seeking, and so the more sensory stuff we have for her, the better. She does utilize all of them, which is great. All the sensory stuff that we have for her helps her regulate her days, and we've noticed a general improvement over the last long while, especially since we've been in Minnesota. I'm stalling, I need to go. Went to the P.O. box today and got another card in the mail. Thank you guys so much for your Christmas cards. We haven't opened up any of the Christmas cards yet. We are gonna do one full mail time type video for all your packages and Christmas cards that we have received. We'll do that all at once before Christmas or on Christmas. Just so you guys know, if you've sent us something a while back, we're just waiting for it all to come and do it all at once. Let us know what kind of sensory items you have, what you use, or what your kids use, or what anybody uses. Let us know if you guys have a hashtag sensory seeker or hashtag sensory avoider. We just want to learn more about you. And you guys have a wonderful day. Wait, we're going to pick up Braylee. I got to get Braylee in this video. Shoes in a line. Put your shoes away.
Can you put them in a line?
Put your shoes away. Good job.
Thank you.
How was your day?
Did you have a good day? Pick one. Pick one. Which one?
I like your pointing skills.
Mine?
Yeah.
Punch it. Hard. In the trash.
Ooh, it's the glove. Remember?
It goes, it's a glove. Open, shut them, open, shut them. That's what she's singing.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's it for today. We haven't forgot about you guys that did the super chats for Braylee to go shopping for some toys for herself. We haven't forgot about that, so we're gonna do that soon.
Let me see.
And we have a question to answer from a video question that we received. That's coming up soon. We just have some fun stuff going on, and guess what? Christmas. 7 days away.
It's a sticker. It's a sticker. It's a sticker. Boop, boop.
That is so great. Braylee, say bye. Say peace.